In the hush before the night where the brass and shadows meet, you held me close beneath the light with syncopated heat. Silhouettes on ballroom floors, spinning tales in black and gold. Every note a secret door to stories never told. But time has its own slow dance, a rhythm we can't clutch. I still recall that final glance, the prelude to your touch. It was fading, it was tender, like a trumpet in the rain. Every echo, soft surrender, whispered joy wrapped up in pain. We were just a waltz away from slipping out of love's sweet clutch, and all we had was yesterday, a prelude to a waning touch. American swing in candlelight, velvet dreams and muted horns. We played the game till past midnight and danced until the dawn. You spoke in tunes and clarinet sighs, I answered in refrain. But love, like music, sometimes dies with notes that won't remain. Now every saxophone I hear plays shadows in my chest. Your ghost still humming in my ear, the tune I love the best. It was fading, it was tender, like a trumpet in the rain. Every echo, soft surrender, whispered joy wrapped up in pain. We were just a waltz away from slipping out of love's sweet clutch, and all we had was yesterday, a prelude to a waning touch. Swing me once more, darling, slow and low. Let the rhythm break, but never show. For even if the silence comes too much, I'll sway forever to that touch. Fading like a smoky barroom hush, still longing for your waning touch.
Silence, we found our hearts in defiance. A swing in the dark, a whisper, a spark. Jazz in the blue where shadows embark. The notes don't lie, but they don't stay. Our love just scattered away. You wore a rose and had satin flare, spin split air beneath the brass and the bass guitar. Your voice reached out but never far, like solos fading into hush. Our rhythm drowned in velvet rush. You left your gloves, your scent, your flair, but the music left you nowhere. Between vanishing letters and silence, we found our hearts in defiance. A swing in the dark, a whisper, a spark. Jazzed in the blue where shadows embark. The notes don't lie, but they don't stay. Our love just scattered away. Type out our song on a broken key. Play me once in a minor plea. Silence now plays the refrain. Love last echo in shade-free.
a velvet room where the silence plays, I sip my tea and dream of yesterdays. A shadow waltzes across the floor, just like the way you closed that door. The gramophone hums a wistful tune, bathed in the hush of a silver moon. Your echo lingers in the air, a touch I feel, but you're not there. And though I smile and sway with grace, there's a whisper I can't erase. This is the prelude to a hidden longing, a hush beneath the midnight song. My heart keeps time with shadows dancing in a world where you still belong. Every note a silent confession, every glance a faded refrain. I'm lost in the space between moments, calling your name again. The city lights paint gold on my face, but can't outshine your warm embrace. You were the rhythm behind my days. Now I just sway in lover's haze. The trumpet sighs like a lover's plea, soft and slow it remembers me. Each chord a wish I can't deny, a longing dressed in satin sky. And though the band plays sweet and slow, there's a place only we would know. This is the prelude to a hidden longing, a secret tucked in smoky bars, where I still sing to your memory under dim and distant stars. Every note a silent confession, every phrase a phantom flame, still waiting in the hush of moonlight, calling your name again. So play it soft, don't let it in, that melody we used to bend, a love unspoken, deeply true, still dancing only for you.
Midnight drapes the city deep in blue. Footsteps dance where the lamplight drew. A whisper lingers on the fire escape, like perfume lost in time's escape. She moved just once like a shadow sighs, fading soft beneath velvet skies. Nocturne plays for the echoing silhouette. She's the song I never could forget, waltzing through the alleys of my mind, like a saxophone left behind. Love so brief yet ever near, I still hear her in the atmosphere. cigarette smoke curling in the haze. Her silhouette set the night ablaze. She never stayed, but always stayed, like a secret in the notes I played. A glimpse, a glance, a memory's gleam, dancing through my half-slept dream. Nocturne plays for the echoing silhouette. She's the song I never could forget, waltzing through the alleys of my mind, like a saxophone left behind. Love so brief yet ever near, I still hear her in the atmosphere. Beneath those velvet skies, nocturne plays for the echoing silhouette. She's the song I never could forget, haunting through the alleys of my mind, like the trumpet notes that intertwine. Though she's gone, I still believe she left a melody in me. She's gone, but the night still knows her name. In every chord it plays the same.
The moonlight drips on silver streets. A whisper sways where lovers meet. Your vow was warm, a velvet lie. Now all I hold is your goodbye. You danced me through a dream too bright, and vanished with the dawn's first light.
Nocturne plays for a stolen promise, notes like smoke in midnight air. You were mine in a time so honest, but ghosts don't love, they just stare. So I sing through this lonesome silence, a song for what we'll never share.
The band still plays in satin tones, but I just sway with hollow bones. Your phantom breath upon my cheek reminds me love can't always speak.
That waltz of lies beneath the stars left echoes in these empty bars. Nocturne plays for a stolen promise, chords like perfume in the night. You were fire in a brief sweet sonnet, burned away by morning light. Still I hum to the fading silence, a hymn to what was once so right. If time could turn like spinning vinyl, I'd trace the groove back to your smile. But shadows fall where light once lingered, and all that's left is a ringless finger. Nocturne plays for a stolen promise in smoky clubs where stories die. You were here, or was I dreaming? Truth is just a lullaby. Let me drift in the final silence to the echo of our last goodbye. So
velvet tune. Shadows dance beneath the moon. Your perfume still haunts the air, like a ghost that lingers there. Footsteps fading down the lane, soft as whispers in the rain. I still hear that final sigh, a kiss beneath the quiet sky. I recall the hush we kept while the city softly slept. Every word we left unsaid now echoes in my head. Curtains swayed with every breeze, our love folded with such ease. The silence sang a soft duet of longing and regret. By the light of silent caress, time stood still in your sweet finesse. Whispers floated, hearts confessed, in a world of soft duress. Though the night may now digress, I still burn with one request, to return to your tenderness by the light of silent caress. Smoke curled slow from your cigar, eyes like jazz both near and far. You touched my hand then pulled away, a song that would never stay. Laughter fading into blue, every note reminding me of you. Street lights blinked, the clock struck 2, but I only thought of you. Even now the night behaves like a ballroom full of graves. All that shimmered now lies still, but I feel you in the chill. The rhythm stopped, the band moved on, but I still sway to our song. Like a vinyl's final groove, I remain unable to move. By the light of silent caress, time stood still in your sweet finesse. Whispers floated, hearts confessed, in a world of soft duress. Though the night may now digress, I still burn with one request, to return to your tenderness by the light of silent caress. And if the stars forget to shine, I'll still chase that old design. The way your fingers traced my skin, like a secret held within. In every dusk I hear you near, a memory too sharp, too dear. By the light of silent caress, we were more, yet nothing less, just two souls in tangled mess, yearning for what we can't express. Though the dawn may now progress, I remain in your dress, in the light of your soft caress. And if someday you pass me by, don't speak, just breathe and don't deny. I'll know you by your gentleness, by the light of silent caress.
Evening drapes her velvet sides, lantern shadows dance in your The cafe murmurs in amber tones, but I sit tracing dreams alone. Your touch was fire in autumn's grace, a crimson hush across my face. One last sip from your wine-red stare, now only echoes hang in the air. And when the hush begins to call, I feel the night begin to fall. When crimson touch falls through the sky like silk regrets just passing by, I still sway to that old refrain where your lips met mine like rain. Time can't fade what we recall when crimson touch begins to fall. My gown still smells of your cologne. Jazz notes drift through me all alone. Each beat reminds me of our fire, a slow burn waltz of lost desire. And as the horns begin to moan, I feel the chill of being alone. When crimson touch falls through the sky like silk regrets just passing by, I still sway to that old refrain where your lips met mine like rain. Time can't fade what we recall when crimson touch begins to fall. Midnight curls in saxophone sighs, your name still plays in lullabies. Though you slip through my gloved hand, your music haunts this silent band. When crimson touch falls once again, I breathe you in like old champagne. Moments flicker, dim but tall, and I recall that crimson touch, that velvet call. So play that tune beneath the moon, where love once danced and left too soon. When crimson touch returns, I'll cruise.
In the hush of a dim-lit room, shadows dance to a soft monsoon. Velvet smoke curls through the air, but all I breathe is your farewell stare. Tick of the clock in slow decline, the ghost of us still sips red wine. Your perfume lingers in the years, a song composed of vanishing tears. And I sway to the echo faint and slow, where your laughter used to flow. Oh, the sound of vanishing tears, like a trumpet lost in midnight years. They fall when all light appears. Soft as silk, sharp as old fears, you're gone, but the music reappears in the sound of vanishing tears. Our footsteps fade down distant streets where lamplight and memory meet. The band plays on in smoky bars while I count sorrow in the stars. Your touch was a fleeting note played in a key no heart could quote, but now each phrase so clear appears, etched in time by vanishing tears. And I sway to the echo faint and slow, where our rhythm of vanishing tears, like a sax that whispers through the years. They fall like forgotten cheers. In broken beats no one hears you're gone, but the swing still steers through the sound of vanishing tears. Then a hush like breath held in the past, a fading waltz that couldn't last. Oh, the sound of vanishing tears, a ballad lost to distant peers. Still it plays despite the years. On old records no one clears, you're gone, but I still hear the sound of vanishing tears.
Smoke curls slow from the end of a dream. Footsteps fade on a sepia street. Your perfume clings where the shadows sleep. I still taste your silence, bittersweet. We dance where the clocks forgot to chime, waltzing on the fray of borrowed time. Under a frayed longing we were whole. Notes of goodbye played soft in soul. In velvet dusk your echo stayed, wrapped in the hush where memories fade. Jazz floats low from a radio bar, like your laugh caught in a mason jar. Your gloves, your glance, that midnight blue. Everything whispered still feels like you. Curtains swayed as if to wave goodbye, yet the room keeps spinning, asking why. Under a frayed longing, love grew thin. Threads of your touch worn deep within. We wrote a hymn in sepia shades, now only ghosts in swing parades. Oh, darling, each brass note sighs your name. Even silence joins in love's refrain. Though time may mend the seams of pain, it leaves one corner torn the same. We stitch forever in fragile seams, but longing, dear, was never quite clean.
gets into my sleeve, but jazz can never truly grieve. Notes may fade, but won't forget the song we danced the day we met. We waltzed on borrowed whispers, love, like feathers floating down from above. 1, 2, 3, you turned inside and vanished in a silent tide. The music played, but hearts were shy of farewell, hidden every side. Now every band plays you and me in minor keys and reverie. A ghostly glide, a lover's trance, our past reborn in every trance. Now every band plays you and me in minor keys and reverie. A ghostly glide, a lover's trance, our past reborn in every dance.
In the hush of candlelight, where dreams align, you whispered truths like age-red wine. A silver moon in satin skies frame the vow behind your eyes. The clock stood still, the air grew sweet. With every sigh, our hearts would meet. The night became a painted scene of quiet jazz and in-betweens. The night held its breath, the world stood still. Your voice so warm my heart could feel. Each note you spoke, a velvet thread, weaving hope in things unsaid. Like smoke that drifts from lips unseen, you made my fears fall soft and clean. That's the sound of lucid promise, soft and rare, floating gently through the midnight air. Clear as crystal, sweet as rhyme, lingering beyond the edge of time. A vow not lost, but softly spun. In that sound, two hearts are one, like a jazzman's tender plea. It wraps around the soul of me. We danced beneath a jazzman's sigh, with muted horns and lullabies. The band played slow, the lights grew dim, but my soul still heard your hymn. Each finger traced a path of grace along my skin, across my face. The rhythm fell like evening rain, yet left behind no trace of pain. The stars leaned low to catch our song, a fleeting world where we belong. Your words, they bloom like evening rose. In every note my spirit knows. With every breath you pulled me near, a sound too soft for doubt or fear. That's the sound of lucid promise, bold and near, echoed softly where no doubt can steer. Still I hear, so faint, so true, the lucid promise found in you. Even as the curtains fall, your voice remains the sweetest call. A breath, a hush, a final tune that drifts beneath the silver moon. The lucid promise found in you, always found in you. Hush of a midnight velvet street, I hear the hush of your lingering beat, faint like the jazz in a smoky saloon, dancing alone beneath a memory moon. The scent of your words in the warm cafe air still clings to the ribbon I used to wear. Each
Each note you whispered was satin and slow, like fingers on keys in a lover's glow. And I, with my gloves of regret, play each refrain I cannot forget. This nocturne plays for dreams that stay, a lucid linger that won't decay, soft as the hush in your last goodbye, sharp as the gleam in a jealous sky. We dance where silence couldn't lie. You left your rhythm on my old stairwell, notes in the dust that still softly swell. The echo curls in a vintage refrain, where shadows remember your last champagne. Still I, in my gown trimmed with time, sing back your name with a trace of rhyme. This nocturne plays for dreams that stay, a lucid linger that won't decay, soft as the hush in your last goodbye, sharp as the gleam in a jealous sky. We dance where silence couldn't lie. Trumpets sigh where your footsteps fade. My heart swings low in the tune we made. I close my eyes, the band plays on. In lucid linger, you're never gone. This nocturne plays for dreams that stay, a lucid linger in swing and sway, sweet as the smoke from a passing train, sad as the rhythm of evening rain. Still we dance where silence remains. So play me one last smoky line, where lucid longing meets old time shine. Tonight your echo is truly mine.
In the hush of the midnight hour, where the shadows softly bend, I still hear your whispered promise that the silence could never end. The piano plays a lonely line as moonlight dances slow. I trace your name on a window pane where no one else will know. The stars don't cry, but I do, dear. Each tear falls like a sigh. In every note I see you near, but you were born to say goodbye. So waltz with me just once again, through silent tears and sweet pretend. Though time has taken you away, my heart will always play this waltz where sorrow blends. Your coat still hangs beside the door, the scent of you remains. The clock insists on moving on, but memory disobeys. That cafe song we used to hum still haunts the corner street. Each saxophone a gentle ghost that sways on echo's beat. The night is dressed in velvet blue and loneliness is dressed in lace. I close my eyes and dance with you in every empty space. So waltz with me just once again through silent tears and sweet pretend. Though time has taken you away, my heart will always play this waltz where sorrow blends. No band remains, no crowded floor, just memories we can't ignore. I dance alone but feel you near in every silent tear. In the hush of the midnight air, you're still there. You're still there. Shadows stretch along the floor, ghosts of laughter not heard no more. A faded tune on an old brass horn, dances slow where dreams are worn. The stars forgot to shine tonight, and the moon's too tired to rise. So we sway beneath the pale street light, with silence dressed in lies. In this hollow twilight waltz, where memories hum and hearts convulse, we spin through what we've lost to rhythms wrapped in frost. No voice, no vow, just steps in time, a haunted grace, a breathless rhyme. Ooh, we twirl in fading light, just echoes in the night. Ooh, we dance though no one's near, to waltz away our fear. Lips that spoke in velvet tones now whisper only through saxophones. The floorboards creak with bygone grace. Your shadow's hand still knows my face. The clock keeps time but not for us. Its ticking mocks our trust. A chandelier of broken stars still shines above our rust. In this hollow twilight waltz, where memories hum and hearts convulse, we spin through what we've lost to rhythms wrapped in frost. No voice, no vow, just steps in time, a haunted grace, a breathless rhyme. Ooh, we twirl in fading light, like smoke beneath the night. Ooh, one last refrain so clear, we waltz beyond the years and disappear.
floor, where shadows dance and whispers soar. The chandelier begins to moan, like it recalls a love long gone. The vinyl cracks a gentle tune, while velvet dreams dissolve too soon. You touched the air and time stood still, but hearts of glass are hard to heal. You spoke in sighs the night would keep, a brittle vow too soft to speak. When glass eye falls, the silence sings through broken light and shattered rings. A fragile tune of fading grace still haunts the corners of this place. When echoes weep in silver walls, I feel the weight when glass eye falls. A perfume lingers in the breeze of memories hung on fragile trees. Your laughter danced with bourbon's kiss. Now all that's left is ghostly bliss. Your eyes were night too wide, too deep, and still they haunt my shallow sleep. When glass eye falls, the silence sings through broken light and shattered rings. A fragile tune of fading grace still haunts the corners of this place. When echoes weep in silver walls, I feel the weight when glass eye falls. rush to begin. Darling, I still sway to the ghost of your finger in the sound of waning linger. Your laugh was smoke, a gentle burn, a jazz refrain. I still return that old cafe. Those crimson chairs still hold the shape of love we shared. But silence wears your silhouette, a song I never will forget. Oh, the sound of waning linger, like a sigh behind closed doors. It waltzes through the empty mirror where your shadow kissed the floor. Darling, I still sway to the ghost of your finger in the sound of waning linger. Saxophones weep in midnight blue, brushed with golden shades of you. Even time with all its grace can't erase your slow embrace. Now every note that softly dies still holds your name between the lines. Oh, the sound of waning linger is the hush the night lets in. A memory with a broken finger, playing jazz on phantom strings. Darling, I still sway to the ghost of your finger in the sound of waning linger. And though the stars begin to blur, I hear you still in every slur, fading slow but never gone. The sound of you plays on. Linger.
In lamplight hush, I wore your name, a perfume lost in time's refrain. The chair you left still holds its pose beside a wilted waiting rose. Your echo walks the hallway slow, in every jazz note soft and low, like velvet shadows on the wall. When stolen linger falls, like rain on faded halls, I trace the shape of love in air, but darling, you're not there. When twilight softly calls, I feel the hush of all. When stolen linger falls, I lose it all. So dance me back through borrowed years, where silence masks the sound of tears. The vinyl spins a lover's vow, but I just sway alone somehow. A smoky bar, a ghostlit stage, my heart still stuck on yesterday's page. The wind recalls the last we kissed, a moment wrapped in smoky mist, then vanished like a curtain's fall. When stolen linger falls, like whispers down the halls, I hum the song you used wants to play, but jazz can't make you stay. Though memory softly stalls, this silence still enthralls. When stolen linger falls, I fade away. And in the hush between the bars, I search for you in distant stars. No curtain call, no sweet reprise, just lipstick stains and last goodbyes. But still I sing beneath the light for one more ghost to hold me tight. So hush the horns and dim the gleam, let love return in half a dream, a solo for a love withdrawn. When stolen linger falls like midnight on the walls, a saxophone begins to weep for what I couldn't keep. The morning softly sprawls, this ache forever crawls. When stolen linger falls, I fall too deep. So play it slow and play it true, for every note still sound like you.
The moon leaned low through the window pane. Smoke curled slow and I spoke your name. Your gloves were left by the old chest side, but your voice was gone with the morning tide. I held the silence like a fragile wine and danced with ghosts to pass the time. Unwritten tears, last night they fell like piano notes in a minor spell. No word was said, no promise made, but hearts can break in a slow cascade. You never looked behind, but your shadow stayed in mine. Your laughter lived in the record spin, that sweet old tune where we used to begin. The clock struck 3 with the lonesome chime, each tick a sigh from a closing time. I touched the scarf you wore that spring, still warm with echoes of everything. Unwritten tears, last night they fell in smoky bars where secrets dwell. A glance, a pause, then you slipped away, while saxophones began to play. You kissed me in the light, but left me in the night. Trumpets cried when we never dared, each note a truth we never shared. Oh, love was near, but time unkind left all our verses unlined. Unwritten tears, last night they stayed on lips that trembled but never swayed. No curtain call, no final scene, just perfume dreams where you had been. I rewrite the
hush before the midnight fades, a whisper floats on silken shades. Your shadow lingers on my chair, but only dreams have placed you there. I lit a light for love unborn, a sigh beneath a vow unworn, still waiting where the waltz began, for a promise shaped by hand of man. Oh, I danced with the thought of you in a room where no one knew, the smile that never kissed the air, the warmth that vanished unaware. You were never truly mine, but the echo felt divine. A cup of smoke, a glass half spilled, a silence that the moonlight filled. I traced your name in window frost, each letter aching for what's lost. The music sways like gentle light, composed beneath uncertain skies. I keep your ghost inside this tune, a reverie beneath the moon. Oh, I danced with the thought of you in a room where no one knew, the smile that never kissed the air, the warmth that vanished unaware. You were never truly mine, but the echo felt divine. No ring, no vow, no borrowed lace, just figments time cannot erase. A portrait framed in could have been, still sings where all our mights have been. Yes, I danced with the thought of you to a dream the night once drew. The notes may fade, the clock may chime, but your silence stays in time. You were never truly mine, but the echo, yes, the echo felt divine. So let the music softly sigh, for love imagined cannot die.
In the hush of a velvet room where shadows kiss the wine, a tune floats soft from the gramophone like memories lost in time. Your eyes were stars I couldn't hold, fading in silver light. A whisper lingers in the cold, still echoing through the night. And the dance we swore would never end slipped through our trembling hands again. When waning glimmer falls and silence starts to sing, I still recall it all. Your touch a haunted spring. The night may change its face, but I remain enthralled, still waiting in that place. When waning glimmer falls, just one last note, one ghosted chord, your name unspoken, still adored. Though dawn may rise and curtains close, this love like dusk forever glows. Your perfume haunts the midnight air like smoke from dying flame. Each footstep down the marble stair still softly speaks your name. The chandelier cries crystal tears in rhythm with my sighs. A fragile waltz of yesteryear still plays behind closed eyes. Though the band has packed and gone, your melody goes on and on. When waning glimmer falls and silence starts to sing, I still recall it all. Your touch a haunted spring. The night may change its face, but I remain enthralled, still waiting in that place. When waning glimmer falls, just one last note, one ghosted chord, your name unspoken, still adored. Though dawn may rise and curtains close, this love like dusk forever glows. Maybe time will stitch the seams, but ghosts don't fade in quiet dreams. I see your smile in every flame, but calling you don't turn your name. The stars forgot the song we knew, but every note still feels like you. Now the lights are dimmed and slow, but I still hear your shadow glow. When waning glimmer falls and silence starts to sing, I still recall it all. Your touch a haunted spring. The night may change its face, but I remain enthralled, still waiting in that place. When waning glimmer falls, just one last note, one ghosted chord, your name unspoken, still adored. Though dawn may rise and curtains close, this love like dusk forever glows. When waning glimmer falls, I still wait for you.
Tiptoes through the blinds, velvet whispers chase the time. Your perfume haunts the air tonight. In garden dreams, you're still mine.
The radio croons a lullaby, soft as jasmine drifting by. I hum along in faded light, wrapped in our once upon a side.
And though the night is fast asleep, your voice still blooms where silence weeps.
Lullaby in bloom under silver skies, where the roses knew our last goodbyes. Even now in every tune, I find you there in sweet perfume, a lullaby in bloom. The swing band plays in sepia tones, while I'm slow dancing here alone.
petals fall from love's refrain, each one singing your name again. Though dawn will steal the dream too soon, your echo drifts from every room. Lullaby in bloom, like a fleeting flame, flickering soft where you carved your name. Even now in every tune, I find you there in sweet perfume, a lullaby in bloom. Time may fade the photograph, but never your laughing eyes. Each note I play becomes your path in a midnight lullaby. And though I wake to morning's gloom, you linger still, a rose in bloom. Lullaby in bloom, let the saxophone sigh, let the